to the channel. My name is DaReal. We are here with some NBA 2K Mobile, and we are back with another team building episode. This time around, we're going to build a team with a brand new duos, Chaos Diamond, Scottie Pippen. This should be a great episode. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's claim this Scottie Pippen, add him to our squad, and see exactly what players to pair up with him, what type of gear to use, and then afterwards, we'll throw this team into some head-to-head gameplay. There goes Scottie. I'm excited. So we're gonna throw Scottie in first. We'll figure out what plays to pair with him, and then we'll work on the building. So with Scottie Pippen, obviously, it makes a ton of sense to throw Michael Jordan on the squad, so he will be the shooting guard. So I got enough collectibles to craft duels Jordan, but I don't have the ring. So I got to grind for that offline. But there is a part of me that's also considering crafting Kevin Durant. We still have a Jordan that we can pair with Scottie, and that's going to be the GOAT Michael Jordan. It is a plasma quartz, still really good card. Only thing is Scottie won't get that 20% duels bonus. So that will be the key advantage to crafting Jordan for sure. Now, if you don't have Michael Jordan to pair with Scottie Pippen, there's a lot of good options too. You could do Drazen Petrovic, Tracy McGrady. You can do Kobe Bryant, Manu Ginobili, Anthony Hardaway, Donovan Mitchell, Pistol Pete. Any shooting guard that is really good at slashing and has a good mid-range will fit your lineup with Scottie. Forgot to mention Allen Iverson as well. The famous Bulls teams always had a point guard who could hit a three. They had Steve Kerr, they had BJ Armstrong. So fortunately with the game now, most of the point guards can hit threes. So there's a lot of options you could throw into the team. Stephen Curry will be good. Jerry West, Damian Lillard, Trae Young, Jamal Murray, Kyrie Irving. And then if there's players that you can comfortably hit threes with, throw them in there as well. Because I know there are going to be some people that say Luka can hit the three, LaMelo Ball, Steve Nash. So those are good options as well. I'm going with Stephen Curry. Easiest choice, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And the reason why I'm not going with a prototype playmaking point guard like Magic Johnson, because Scottie Pippen is the point forward. He was the playmaker for those Bulls teams. And I know there's been a debate recently between Magic Johnson and Stephen Curry. I don't think the two compare, right? Magic Johnson was the best point guard at his time because at that time, point guards were required to play make first. That was the priority. They weren't the first offensive option on their team, so it wasn't expected of them. Now, where the game is a little bit different, the point guard plays an even more important role in the offense. They're basically looking for their shot, and if they can get it, then they're able to play make. So I think Stephen Curry is the best point guard of his time right now. Damian Lillard falls in that category as well. I think Trae Young is super underrated. He doesn't get the props he deserves. So there's a lot of point guards now that fit that new style very well. And then you still got your prototype point guards like Tyrese Halliburton, I think is one. LaMelo Ball is one. And then you got your point guards that are like Kyrie Irving and Jalen Brunson, who are unstoppable and slashing to the rim and are very good playmakers as well. So it's kind of tough to compare eras. It's like video games, it's different archetypes, right? So you got to consider all that too. Now for power forward, the Bulls had a good mix of power forwards back in the days. They definitely had power forwards who prioritized rebounding first. Then you had Horace Grant, who had a good mid-range, but then you had Dennis Rodman, who was purely rebounding, right? He was the best rebounder of all time. I think Willis Reed would actually be good with this team. Kenyon Martin would be good with this team because he was a good rebounder. Anthony Davis could fit in any system. I think he's a very, very good power forward when healthy. Kevin Garnett also could fit in this system. Karl Malone. So like, fortunately, a lot of the top power forwards can work really well. And I also think Kevin McHale will be super underrated for this lineup too. I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis though, because I do want a mix of rebounding, someone who can hit a mid-range, and I do want someone who could potentially hit a three-point shot. Now, I also picked Anthony Davis because I already had in mind what center I was gonna choose. And I think Anthony Davis will complement this center really well. And that is going to be Paul Gasol. Having a center who played in a triangle offense is going to be super important. And it's going to be interesting because I'm not going to use Stephen Curry the way people normally use. I am solely going to use Stephen Curry for open shots. He's not going to be my primary offense. I'm running the offense through Jordan. Scottie Pippen will be my playmaker. And everybody else will be players. If they're open, they'll be able to hit the jump shots. We'll hit those open threes. Anthony Davis can hit the open mid-range. He can hit the tray ball. He can grab rebounds. He's a good shot blocker too. Paul Gasol is a great playmaker. In case Scottie Pippen is not able to facilitate the play, Paul Gasol could do that easily. He can also hit the mid-range. Very good in the post. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer for a reason, right? So this is a squad. I think this team is great. Now let's throw on gear. So for Stephen Curry, always recommend boosting up his defense and his layups and dunks. So we're able to boost up his defense with these KD 13s. These are the shoes that I use with Curry. brings up defense up to a 6. And because I had the mentor, we maxed out his shoot off dribble, maxed out his mid-range, and we're also able to bring up agility up to a 6 and strength up to a 4. MJ is one of the top shooting guards in this game, so it's not hard to build him out. You're basically going to make him even more of a beast, right? The only thing you might need to boost is his 3-point shot. It's only a 4. If we bring it up to a 5, MJ could consistently make the 3. I like to throw on the Shaq Attack 4s on MJ. This maxes out his layups and dunks and brings up his 3-point shot up to a 5. Easy shoe to get, easy shoe to max out. And if you do get a mentor, you could just bring up his shoot off dribble and his mid-range, because MJ already has a 5 in defender, which is pretty elite. Scottie Pippen, I'm so excited. This is a card I really wanted. So for Scottie, you could boost up his mid-range and 3-point shot. Or if you're going to use him like a prototype point guard, you want to boost up his agility and his playmaking. Got these shoes here, the Curry 8s. Maxes out agility, maxes out playmaking. He's going to be speeding up the court. And then once I make a mentor for Scottie Pippen, I have a couple cards. I have a Dark Matter Scottie Pippen I can easily max out. That will probably be my first choice. And then I will design that mentor to boost up his mid-range and 3-point shot. For Anthony Davis, I want to boost up his playmaking and maybe his 3-point shot. But let's see what we're working with. I wasn't able to do that, but I do have these hyper lives. Maxes out his agility, maxes out his rebounding, which is a W because we do want him to play a rebounding role in his team. And we brought up his 3-point shot up to a 5. So when I do make a mentor, I will boost up those stats that I mentioned earlier. Now for Pau Gasol, let's see what shoes we're working with. Typically, I like to boost up his defending and his layups and dunks. And then if I could, his agility and playmaking. So I got the LeBron 14s, maxed out his strength. It's very important for your sensor to be strong. Brought up layups and dunks up to a 6. And we brought up agility to a 5, which I think will be good. So that's the squad right there. Now it's time to take them into head-to-head gameplay. We are ready, man. Curry's looking crazy on this squad. Going up against the Lakers, they got a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kevin Durant. This should be a good matchup. Jordan with the rebound. We are going. Curry's wide open. We're going to take it. Never mind. We took too long. We're going to get the mid-range now. Buckets. And that's exactly what we're going to use Curry for, those open shots. Jordan is wide open. He's going to take that. You already know. Green light all through the night. Scottie gets open. Green light. So smooth with that jumper. AD with the rebound. We are pushing. Pippen is open. Corner tray special. You already know. Pau Gasol with the putback. Let's get it. Scottie's going to pull it back. A little bit of range right there. Woo. Gotta love that. He gets around the screen. He's going for the jam right over Kevin Durant. Oh, yeah. Pippen is no joke. He's going on a fast break. It's over. Do not jump with him. Strong win right there. All right, so there you have it. We built the team with Scottie Pippen. As expected, he definitely balled out. I told y'all this card was underrated, and I'm excited that Pippen was able to show that. As always, I appreciate the support. I will catch everyone on the next video. Peace out.